Okay, thank you for coming. Hello and welcome. My name is Walter Neal. I'm a UK reseller. I buy and sell antiques, collectibles, and hope to flip them for a profit. And today I've discovered a rare piece of silver at car boot sale. Car boot sale, we just literally chuck stuff in the car, go to a field, and sell it off the back of the car. It's absolutely wonderful. The treasures you find are unbelievable. And today I'm going to do a bit of a reveal, a haul video, show you what I've bought, what I've paid for it, what I think I'm going to sell it for, or certainly what I'm asking, and we're going to go from there. But as I've said, I've discovered a nice, well, as you know, I discovered a beautiful piece of silver from Poland not that long ago. And it was absolutely amazing. Well, this is stunning too, so I can't wait to show you. It's going to be the first one I show you, but I've got some really, really good pieces to share with you today. Really hope you enjoy, so stick around. If you like the pieces, leave a comment, let me know what you think of them. And if you like the videos, I would really appreciate if you could share the videos, like them, comment. It really helps the algorithm. So should we get started? Okay, so I told you I bought a rare piece of silver, and here they are. Almost 200-year-old silver sugar tongs, but look at the ends of them. They're absolutely breathtaking. Basically, you've got lion's paws with the claws coming out here, and then you have this serpent or snake wrapped around the lion's paws. They are really, really amazing quality. They're quite heavy. They're a large set. They're fully hallmarked, and they are Belgian 1831. There's the hallmark. Now, quite a few dealers picked these up, or a couple of dealers picked these up and put them down, didn't know where they were. And I have to be honest with you, I knew they were silver, or I felt they were silver, but I didn't know who they were or even what country they were from. So I actually put up on Facebook to ask for help with these, and somebody identified them for me. So sometimes these Facebook groups are absolutely fabulous. Now, as I've said, they're almost 200-year-old. They are 63 grams. So they're a good weight, and I'm looking for the size. I don't think I've put the size down. I'll have to add the size. I think they were about 7.5, 8 inches long, something like that, to guess, if I remember right. But they are absolutely spectacular. They cost me £2. What a find. Now, anything if in my videos, if you like them, it's all on AntiquesArena.com. This is a bit of fun. I can't show you all the images. Let me make sure I'm sharing. Yes, I am. I can't show you all the pictures because this is a Japanese erotic porcelain cup or bowl. So let me enlarge it and I'll show you what I mean. So you have this beautiful eggshell porcelain covered with this dragon. Very typical. You look into the bowl there, you just see a big glass bowl. You don't see anything through it, as you can see there. But the second you add water, you get a very clear picture of a Japanese nude. I can't go any further because I don't want to put the nude on YouTube. But if you want to see the nude inside the cup, go to the website, AntiquesArena.com. It's on there. And you'll see the nude lady. As soon as you add water, crystal clear in the image. Anyway, she cost me £2 and she's up for 30. Really nice, interesting thing. Bit of Japanese erotica there. This I absolutely love. I wish it was silver. If it was silver, it'd be hundreds of pounds. We have a lot of people are putting them down as 1920s. I think it's newer, so I've just said it's vintage. It's a silver plate, money or paper clip, but it's formed as a duck head or duck bill. And absolutely beautiful in silver plate, really nice, nicely cast, just a good looking piece. I don't know if my photographs do it justice, to be quite honest with you. It really is gorgeous. And the dealer I bought this off is a regular house clearance dealer I buy off, so and he done me a good deal. I paid him £20 for 2 pieces, so tenner for this, tenner for the other piece. And it is absolutely spectacular. I'm asking 65 on it, and we'll see what happens. Some people are asking 85, some people are asking 125. So I'm not as dear as it sounds, believe it or not. And this is 5 inches long, and it is absolutely spectacular. Really, absolutely wonderful. This, I'm very fortunate. I work a couple of car boot sales, and what that means is I get early entry because I'm in there selling. I'm in there before the buyers. And once my stall is set up, I go for a wander around before the public come in. And I purchased this for £1 last week. Now it is 1/5 9-carat rolled gold. Now what that means, 20% of the weight, the overall weight, is 9-carat gold. Or at least that's theoretically what it should mean. Because it's 1/5 9-carat is rolled through the banglo. So 20% of the weight, it is 16 grams. So theoretically 3 grams of this are 9-carat gold at not far off £20 a gram. So you can see there why I've got £55 on it. Now I do know Bojangles in Birmingham or Wednesbury are actually buying rolled gold in now. They melt it down and they actually pay you on what what you get out of it. Now, if you come here, you can see it's fully stamped here, 1/5 9-carat rolled gold, GJL Limited. Lovely thing, good condition, cost me £1, and there you go. It's up for 55. So rolled gold, no gold plate, but rolled gold does have a value. Then I purchased this lovely bronze. Now it's large piece, it's 14.5 inches tall, but it's a modernist bronze. It's not one of these beautifully cast crisp bronzes. And where do we? There's a name I found. Have I saved it? Let me refresh the page. It should be, yeah. Right. So I can't pronounce it, but that's the designer who's designing all these bronzes. Bodrul Halik. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right or wrong. Anyway, it's 14.5 inches tall. It is solid bronze, not bronze on resin, but they are very, there's no facial features, nothing. They are literally just modernist bronzes, all for the aesthetic movement, the movement of the piece rather than the crispness and the accuracy on the facial details and things like that. Anyway, she cost me £1 and she's up for 65. Nice big lump of bronze. These were good. These are a pair of Victorian, in my opinion, but I've put late 19th or early 20th, but I think Victorian, solid brass, tilt top table, candle reflectors. Now, what you would do back in the day, if you wanted to read and things like that, you would polish these tabletops to a high polish, high shine, and they would actually act as mirrors and reflect the light off the candles. And I had a pair of them, which is quite nice, candle reflectors. You can see the age there. They are old pieces. And they still have the original patina. I haven't cleaned them, and I have no intention of cleaning them. They come in for £2, £1 each, and they're going out for £30 a pair. This, again, was another very early entry buy. 9-carat gold, ladies, 24-inch curb chain, and they come in for £1 whole pound. And it's up for £75, about 2.5 grams. I'm not scrapping it. It is not scrap. It's about £50–55 a scrap, and it's actually going out as a piece of jewellery, not as scrap gold. So that was okay for £1. This one had an interesting story. I was walking around the car boot sale and I bought a beautiful, modern but Art Nouveau style picture frame, silver plate picture frame, with the flowing ladies and things like that. And it was absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, one of the dealers sees me carrying it and I'm looking at the pen on his stall and he says, do you fancy doing a straight swap? I paid £2 or £2.50, may have been, for the picture frame, and we done a straight swap. So the Schaefer pen now owes me £2.50. However, it does have a 14-carat gold nib, and there's half a gram or gram of gold in the nib, no problem whatsoever. I think it's more like half a gram, so it's like a 12 pound of gold in the nib. So over the moon with that. and I think I put 45 on there. Schaefer is an American make, but it's a nice quality pen with a gold nib, as I've said. I should have a picture of the nib. There you go. Does I see? Yeah. Schaefer, 14K, and then USA on the bottom there. Just a nice pen. This come in, early entry again, and it's a Black Forest carved cuckoo clock. Now, when I pull on the chain, the cuckoo comes out and it moves. But I've been putting it down on my site as spares or repairs. I don't sell clocks working for no reason than I don't want comebacks. I used to sell clocks at the shop, and I had one woman who bought a clock after clock. In the end, they stopped buying clocks off me, and she kept bringing them back and messing with them and ruining them. I just sell them now as you find them. If they need servicing, if they need any work, it's up to you. It's a beautiful piece of Black Forest. You know, it's 10.5 inches by 12.5 inches. So it's a good size piece. No damage to it. And it's a good old one. It's not a modern one. It cost me a £5. And as you see, I got £35 on there. Even the bellows look are in pretty good condition. But yeah, it's going out to spares or repairs. Someone else can figure out, put the weights within, figure out if it runs tidy and that. It's out for 35 quid, which to be honest, it was cheap as chips. It really is, it's peanuts. But it only cost me a £5. So this one, I'm kicking myself. Now, I bought a big Chad Valley globe. But all the mounts for the globe to spin had rotted away and gone, and it marked the globe. And I thought, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to bang it back out to tenner, because I'm very fussy what I put on the website. I like good gear on the website. I thought they're only worth 20, 30 quid in good condition anyway. And then at the end of the day, I Googled them just out of stupidity, because I'd sold something without looking. And lo and behold, they're selling for 80 and £100. So one of the dealers had a cracking buy off me for a tenner. But I then picked this one up. I think it was £2 this week. And it's an old tin plate globe again. This isn't a big one, unfortunately. It's the smaller version, but for 20 quid, you know, it's 10 to 1 on my money. But I won't make that mistake again with the big globes. This is nice. Now, this is sterling silver, so solid sterling silver, 925. Produced in 2001 by Cars of Sheffield. And it is a big frame, 11.25 by 9.25 inches. And it comes, I don't think it's ever been used. It's still in the box. Now, if I remember right, there is a retailer's name on the ribbon. There's all the hallmarks, crisp and clear. It's a lovely, clean, solid silver picture frame. Now, I paid £35 for it, so it didn't come in for pennies. Lumbers or something is on the label, or the ribbon, and I think that's who was the retailer. But either way, nice solid silver picture frame, £95. It's a steal, to be honest with you. These were nice. I bought these off another dealer who beat me to them. He bought them for £3 each, £6 a pair, and he doubled up. Sold them to me for £12 a pair. Now, originally we were talking about them as if they were Collectable. But they're not. They're just Chinese enamel. Collectable would have little wire outlinings, and then they fill in like a reservoir. This is just enamel on copper. There's no outer line of copper. But what I found, or what I felt with these, was they were a very, very unusual pattern with the vases and flowers. I think the 20th century Collectable. But the yellow is also a good color. Certainly through the 19th century, it was forbidden for people to use yellow. It was the color of the palace, or the imperial color. It's not so much now in the 20th century, but certainly through the 19th century, they couldn't use yellow. So it's a nice, unusual pair of enamel vases. They cost me £12. I think they're out for 45. And again, another nice early buy. Sterling silver pendant set with a beautiful, I believe it's moonstone, but I'm not a jeweler. I haven't put any more time onto precious stones or semi-precious stones than I have any other piece of jewelry. But doing a quick Google search, that's what I've come up with. Moonstone and garnet. Look at that. And it only cost me £1. It's a beautiful thing, fully stamped 925. It's just a beautiful bit of silver. And as I say, it cost me a whole £1. I don't put a chain with it. I'll just sell it as a pendant and it'll go for £30. And somebody can just put it on a chain and have a beautiful looking pendant. So what do you think? Some nice things, but the silver, so far I've had a really good find almost every week for the last 2 months, 3 months. You know, it started off with that Waterford piece that was produced for the JFK. Absolutely spectacular, JFK Kennedy Bowl. Then I had that Italian pottery vase, Bitossi vase, absolutely spectacular. It's unbelievable. The list just goes on and on and on. The sterling silver ladle, 18th century silver ladle. I've had some beautiful things. If you haven't seen the videos recently, go check out the channel. Some absolutely stunning finds. And if you like any of the goods, as I say, it's all on AntiquesArena.com. Now, if you like the videos, please, please, please share the videos. Ask your friends to share the videos. It really will help and just keeps me making more films. Thank you, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now, guys.